before practice, make sure that we were drilling. What he did not know was that those 20 to 25 minutes before he got there were the best times of our lives during the season. And he was so shocked when we got to matches when our freshmen did not know the pre-warm-up stretches. I don't think he ever figured it out, but our favorite game, Mean Feed, was most of the time what was played during those 20 to 25 minutes. But I quickly learned that I loved to embrace those around me and to be a leader among my peers. And so outside of just tennis, I would also love to be involved in school. And so I know Mr. Kenny's here today. Where is he? So Mr. Kenny, I don't know if you remember this. I don't remember if it was sophomore year or at the beginning of this semester. But I came to your class, and I had a question about canon law. Mr. Kenny, when I asked him this question, I forget exactly what it was. He went to the back of his classroom, and he took out a code of canon law that Bishop Darcy had given to him when he passed away. And in this code of canon law were all kinds of handwritten notes from Bishop Darcy. Now, after he answered my question, he started flipping through the code of canon law. And we started talking about a lot of the notes that were written down there were there from when Bishop Darcy was trying to figure out how to guide his diocese effectively. And after a while, I realized 10, 15, 20 minutes had gone by, and Mr. Kenny was really going to abandon the curriculum for the day because I had a question and I was embracing of a topic that he had expertise in. And this was not an occurrence that was just there with Mr. Kenny. Many times in my education here at Bishop Dwenger, teachers have gone above and beyond to accommodate the interests of those students that were there. I remember one other time I was asked to serve Mass by Senora Becker. Now, I was no stranger to pastoral ministry and the administration of the sacraments here. I love serving Mass. I was here to pray before school. I attended Mass sometimes with my dad before school with Father Jay or Father David, and I was really involved with pastoral ministry. So when she asked me, of course, I said yes to serving Mass. Now, what I did not realize at that time that I should have realized was that this was not Father Jay asking me to serve Mass. This was not Mr. Garrett asking me to serve Mass. This was Senora Becker. And this Mass would be entirely in Spanish. I had never been to an entirely Spanish Mass before, but it gets better. The celebrant for this Mass was not Father Jay or Father David. The celebrant for this Mass was Bishop Rhodes. So my first ever Spanish Mass was to be served by the bishop, where I really had no idea what was going on other than my experience that had been an English Mass. But when the time came, this was one of the most beautiful and most unique Masses I've ever been to. And it was one of the experiences that I will never forget. And eventually, after all this, high school started to come to an end. And it was time to start thinking about graduation. And during this time, I was informed that I would graduate third in the class. And this was something that I was really excited about. But I was not just excited that I'd graduated in the top 10. I was excited because I had graduated third and not first or second. Because everyone knows that if you graduate valedictorian or salutatorian, you will be giving a speech at graduation. 2 weeks later, Mrs. Burns emailed me to come down to her office and inform me that I was selected as this year's Saints Live student speaker. Yeah. Now, on top of that, during those 2 weeks, my friend Ben Hoffman, who I believe is here, I had been heckling him every day in class because he's the salutatorian and how to give a speech. But jokes aside, I am extremely grateful for this opportunity to have been able to talk to you all about a little bit about my life. But at this point, the reason I talked a little bit about my story is a little bit different than what you might expect. Now, in years past, I'm sure the speakers who have been in this position have talked about the tangible effects of a donation that you might make to Dwenger this evening. But to show you why my story is a little bit different, I want to ask you a question. What is one word to describe what your donation would mean to Bishop Dwenger? Now, the terms given in previous years are simple. They're expectable. They're predictable. We know that it means lower tuition costs for people who would not be able to attend. We know that your donations to Bishop Dwenger previously have meant capital improvements. They've meant a brand new chapel that is amazing and beautiful. They've meant a place to play football, a new stadium. Of course, these are great examples. They're all true. They're very valid. But if you remember to the beginning, I'm not a fan of pointless, useless questions. And believe it or not, this question is pointless and useless. How can we possibly predict the effects of what your donation might mean? And to explain why, here's why. How could Miss Pellner, my kindergarten teacher, have known that by introducing sports gambling to her kindergarten class, she was inspiring an embrace of initiative in one of her students? How could the music director at St. Jude or Mr. Kenny have known that by going beyond the scope of what their job is supposed to be, that they were inspiring me to have a creative outlet, to explore the topics that I really wanted to learn about? The same goes for Coach Kale or Senora Becker, or Bishop Darcy, or those who donated to have the instrument, the grand piano at St. Jude. They could not possibly have predicted at the time they made their contribution how those would be used. And so instead of asking you a pointless question about predicting outcomes that cannot be predicted, I want to leave you with this. Do you want to contribute opportunity, resources? Do you want to be a part of a legacy for students to walk these halls who are uniquely talented? They're self-motivated. Do you want to contribute to their legacy for the next 1, 2, or 5 decades? Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was absolutely outstanding.
Thank you.
Well done, man.
Thank
That was really good. That was really good. Good job. Wow. Bishop DeWanger right there. Let's hear it a little bit more for Mr. Adam Yagi. Well done, Adam. Absolutely incredible. What a beautiful testimony about what it means to be a DeWanger saint. I love the legacy at BD. You know, I went to school with Adam's dad, and Olivia and Adam are really good friends. It's what DeWanger family means. And tonight we're all here to support our students and help them become citizens of two worlds.
Thank you, Adam. I didn't know I was part of your speech. I missed that when you were practicing the other day. And so there's Adam, who can deliver a 7-8 minute speech with note cards, and here's old Chad and I in like size 27 font. And I'm pretty sure we won't do what we're supposed to do. So tonight's the part of the night that everyone dreads, except for the two tables who spent a lot of money to have their own waiter in the wings. So lucky for you guys. So this is when we ask for you to kind of dig deep and think about that sacrificial gift. And hopefully on the screen you'll see some of the ways in which your generosity, both tonight and in years previous, have really benefited our school. This event is just really kind of mission critical for everything that we hope to accomplish for our students. And so, as you all know, that we're a school of tradition, and so tonight we start with a traditional gift from the Margaret and Jim Shields Foundation. And when you talk about legacy, their son was in the first graduating class with some of his classmates here. And his children and grandchildren are here. And even this week, the great-grandchild was here when his mom was here volunteering. So
That's amazing.
Everybody should take a lesson out of that playbook in terms of what it means to support Bishop DeWanger education and to be supportive of everything that we do here at Bishop DeWanger High School. So their legacy continues, and tonight the Jim and Margaret Shields Foundation would like to start the auction with a gift of $25,000.
Woo! That's amazing.
So every year I stand up here in a different colored dress and I say Is somebody going to do that? Is somebody going to match that $25,000 gift and start that legacy to continue that generosity that they started when they were here at the very first Saints Alive?
Ho, 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 ho! Katie! Finally get to give a kiss. 1846. That is incredible. Let's hear it, everybody. 25 grand. The Shields family is stepping up. Wow! I love the Shields family. Oh, Michael, you are the man. Woohoo! This school has meant so much to Mike. Here with my pops and with Lumpy, it's the first graduating class for Bishop Dwenger right there representing. That's awesome, Mike. Wow.
Just full disclosure, I crawled under that table this morning plugging in the lights and I cracked my nose, so I'm crying. I'll have black eyes by the end of the night. It was not my husband, but
no.
underneath the table.
That's incredible. Wow.
And Adam made me cry. Mike made me cry.
Right. All right, so another incredible gift that we're talking about tonight would be a $15,000 gift, which would have an enormous impact on our school. We're blessed to have you here tonight. We'd like to ask the crowd if there's anybody here that has the capacity and like to step up and give 15 large. 15 large.
He's been saying large this whole time.
I
He's
know,
been
right?
sharing Saints
Yeah.
Alive. Everything has large
That's
at
right.
the end of it.
Go back to my 1993 roots, right? Word. Yeah. Right? Yeah. All right, 1567, 1567. Now I get to do the hugging and kissing.
I think we could come down and kiss everybody if you want us to. So
That's amazing.
I think that Chad mentioned earlier, he talked about the students who are kind of surrounding us right now, and at some point, you guys will be sitting in these seats. And I hope that you remember tonight, and you see this generosity, and you think, I remember back in 2021 when we didn't think we'd have Saints Alive, and we did, and all these people who sat there and gave so much. It's because a lot of them were just like you. They were students here. They nurtured their faith. They built lifelong friendships. And they got a really strong moral foundation.
So for those who realize and love the importance of this Catholic education, especially in today's world, I think we can all agree that the Catholic education in the United States right now is actually absolutely imperative. And we're providing a very unique benefit to our students in educating them in the Catholic faith. We'd like to open up the floor right now for $10,000 donations to make this happen for more and more of our students. 10 large.
See? Large. Thank you. 1378.
$1378.
$10,000.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you.
1504 for 10,000. Thank you very much.
1504. Thank you. That's incredible. 1660. Absolutely outstanding. Thank you. Wow. 1363. Thank you very much. That is unbelievable. You guys are changing lives right here. We're creating men and women like Adam tonight. I mean, what a just an incredible. Steve and Sarah, you should be so proud of that young man. I'll tell you right now. Bishop Dwenger had a part in it, but those mom and dad of Steve and Sarah, they're just great people. So
speaking of more and more students, it looks like next year our tuition's going to be about $8,500. Would anyone like to take care of the tuition for one student for next year at $8,500? 1102. Thank you. $8,500.
Thank you. 1102. Amazing. 1777. Thank you very much. That's absolutely outstanding. Thank you.
Anyone else for $8,500?
1636. Well done.
That's large.
Oh, yeah. going large right there.
1444.
1444.
Thank you.
That is outstanding. What a group of generous folks here tonight. Well, I tell you what, $5,000 sounds pretty fun, so let's go with that. I know there are people out there who've just been sitting there going, man, I cannot wait till Chad gets to $5,000. I'm so excited when he says 5,000. I'm going to be like, hey, right here.
They're waiting with
Oh, they're
bated
waiting?
breath.
Okay, so let's
Their
get it up
paddles are poised.
for $5,000. 1684, 1684,
Thank you.
1681, and 1747. The generosity is exuding. I'm going to go down there and give all three of you boys some hugs.
1426. 1426. Thank you.
1435, 1438.
Thank you.
Wow,
thank
that
you.
whole table. This is, you guys are amazing.
1657. Thank you. 1657. 1153.
1153, thank you.
1153.
That's incredible. 1891. Wow, that's
That was
outstanding. 1891. Wow,
That's awesome. Oh, there's another wave.
right here. 1054.
Thank
1054.
you. Thank you, students. Good job over there pointing out the paddle.
That is absolutely amazing. 5 large.
All right, 2,500 sounds fun.
Let's do that.
Almost as fun as 5,000. Even more people have been waiting for that number.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
Anyone for 2,500?
2,500. 1678. Thank you. 1678. 1642 for 2,500. 1069. 1069.
Hey.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting excited.
1033,
Really
please.
excited.
1033.
1018. 1018. 2071. 2071. Thank you,
Thank
gents.
you.
I like those hand-tied bow ties you got there. I love it. Nice, Luke. Nice.
Anyone else for 2,500?
2,500. So we're blessed. Ooh, wait a minute. 1774. Thank you. 1774 for 2,500. That's 25 $100 bills coming our way. So I'd like to take a second and address the blessings we have as in our spiritual directors that we have here tonight. And these gentlemen connect in a very special way with our students. So let's talk a little bit about the impact of Bishop Dwenger High School, and this is going to be staggering.
Really interesting information.
Yes, this is fascinating information, details. 1/3 of the seminarians from the entire diocese are Bishop Dwenger graduates. 1/3. What? Oh, yeah. And I'm pretty sure we have these men to thank. So let's give it up. Nice round of applause for our spiritual directors in the audience tonight. Can we have these gentlemen stand up? Maybe one of them can do a backflip.
Yeah, Father Jay. So Father
Just stand
David.
up. No backflip. Just stand up. Come on. Father Dan.
Father
Monsignor,
David.
Father
Father
David.
Jay. There are chaplains, ministers.
These guys work tirelessly all day. Incredible. Guiding the women and men of this school. Thank you very much.
Monsignor
We are such a
Schulte
blessing.
from St. Jude. And this is kind of a joke, but Monica always says that Bob's only friend is Father Dan. So Father Dan,
Where's
thank
Father
you very
Dan?
much.
Bob's buddy.
Thanks for being Bob's friend.
We appreciate that, Father Dan.
And I'd like to thank our Vicar General, Father Mark Gertner. And
Father Mark.
he's over there in the corner. And then hailing from the class of 2011, where are you, Deacon Dan? Where are you?
There he is.
Deacon Dan's going to be ordained in June. Thank you, thank you, Deacon Dan. Thank you.
Woo!
So in honor of all these amazing men, we have a generous couple who will give us $40,000 if we get 40 $1,000 gifts. So we need at least 40 $1,000 gifts to make sure we get that $40,000 match.
Here we go.
So, Mr. Burns, thank you.
Let's start it out at
1336.
1528. Thank you. 1639. 1303. Thank you. 1312.
1279. Thank you. 1279.
1849.
1507, 1507, thank you.
1102, thank you, thank you. 1654, thank you, thank you. 1060.
1390, thank you very much. 1390, 1105, thank you.
1786, thank you back there. 1795, thank you, thank you.
1987, that's a good year. 1987,
Nice.
thank you.
1573, thank you. 1270.
2080, 2080,
nice,
thank
nice.
you.
1492, wait, I know there's a rhyme about that. Yeah, 1273, thank you, thank you.
14 Go.
1261, 1261, love that guy.
1489, thank you. 1489.
1276, thank you, thank you. 1258.
Chad, 1804.
I'm just very excited.
1804. 1255.
1321, 1321, yes!
Thank you,
Whoa.
1255. 1879, thank you, 1879.
1717, thank you.
1804, 1804, thank you.
1510, 1510, well done, beautiful beard.
1126, thank you, 1126.
1507, right here, 1507, thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm getting a lot of hand waves.
1336, thank you.
1174, thank you back there, 1174, and 1171.
1381, 1381, thank you.
Woo!
1867,
Crazy.
thank you.
Crazy,
Oh,
crazy time.
oh, it's good over here.
1879, 1879.
1453, thank you. 1768, thank you.
1768, thank you.
1771.
1771. Now that is the second most beautiful beard in here, right there. 1093, 1093.
1666, thank you. 1666. Oh,
1027, thank you so much.
unless you raised your paddle twice, you've been very patient. 1750, thank you. 1750.
1291 back there. 1675. Well done. Look, your table's clapping for you. That's great.
1633, 1633, thank you. Anybody else? $1,000.
Woo! That is amazing. 1705.
1705.
Beat you. All right.
All
Wow,
right,
that's
they're
amazing.
fast and furious down there. Any ballpark? How many you think you got? They're counting. You've counted? We're taking a count. Quick poll. How many? 41? All right. So when Chad and I were preparing for this, I said, you know what, Chad? We're always like at 41 or 42. Wouldn't it be great if somebody said, here's $10,000 and we can get 10 $1,000 more gifts? And so today I'm standing here and one of our students comes in and says, hey, this is from my grandma. And it's a $10,000 check. So let's get 10 more $1,000 gifts so we can get 10 more. Can we just get 10 more? Is that greedy?
That seems a bit much.
You think it's greedy?
I don't know. We're pretty.
Chad said it's greedy. Did you guys count? How many
good
do we
indeed.
have?
How many do we have?
It's kind of like the Academy Awards. Oh, there's another one, 1969. Thank you. 1972. Thank you.
1972. That's outstanding. I'm just being told.
I'm pretty sure we're over 50.
Yeah, we think that's 50 on the nose right
50.
there. Well done.
Thank
Give yourself
you,
a round of
thank you,
applause.
Thank you.
Judo chop.
That's
Well done.
That's $100 grand right there.
Wow.
All right, let's finish it. Let this get dinner for these people.
Let's do that. That's incredible. All right, anyone at the $500 level? Who's been waiting for
$500?
$500? That's an incredible amount of money. $500.
1108. Thank you.
1540. Thank you. Thank you. 1108. We got the 1108. Thank you. Thank you. I love that hat. Beautiful.
1339. Thank you.
1561. 1561.
1819. Thank you.
1819. Got that?
1183. 1183. Thank you. What about 250? Anybody at 250?
1474, still at 5. Still at 5. Yep.
250? Anybody for 250?
250, 1366. 1366.
1672.
Let's prep those salads,
1672.
folks.
Thank you.
1564.
2071. Thank
2071 is back.
you. 1192. Thank you. 1192.
3007. 3007. Sold it.
And guess what? Your salads start coming out at 100. Oh,
1084.
1084 for
1084.
250.
1441. 1441. Thank you back there, 14.
1375.
1699.
1375 for
1699.
250.
Thank you very
What,
much.
Are we at 250 or 100?
We're at 250. 250.
Any more 250?
1993, year of my graduation. Thank you. Well done.
1177.
1177. Thank you. I saw your picture on the wall today in the hallway. Nicely done.
1159. Thank you. 1195.
1792. I did not see your beard. You have the second best beard in here. Sorry. You're out.
1984. Now that's a really good year. 1984 for 250. 1798 for 250.
Wow, this is incredible. Thank you so much. All right, let's get those salads rolling and get out the paddles for $100 a piece. This has been absolutely incredible. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. $100, salads rolling. Anybody that wants to give $100, please raise them up high. Thank you so much. 1912 for a hundy. Look at these kids getting in action. This is incredible.
You're getting your dinner. Anyone else for 100? 1342.
It's just like when I
1342. Thank you.
when I tell my kids to clean their room, they just go just like that. It's amazing.
1327. Thank you. 1327.
2050 for a hundy. 2050 for a hundy. Thank you. Thank you. 1843 for a hundy.
30.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
3013. 3013. Thank you.
1405 for a hundy. 1405.
1648. Thank you. 1648.
1720 for a hundred.
That's a personal joke, I'm pretty sure. 1399.
1156 for a hundy.
2026. Thank you. 2026. 1207.
1207.
Thank you. 1411. Thank you.
Oh, 1459. I got a whole table over here.
Seven-
1459. 1456.
Hey.
Sorry.
1753, thank you. 1894, thank you. 1900, thank you. 1429, thank you. 1537, thank you.
1447. Thank you. Thank you. All right. That's amazing.
Anybody else?
1318 for a hundy. 1786. $100. Man, this has good acoustics.
Are we
All right.
good?
Everybody, thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you,
That was
thank
absolutely
you.
incredible. Give yourself a round of applause.
you.
The bars are going to be back open now. Except for these folks and these folks who don't need to worry
They've
about the
always
bar
had
back
the bar.
open.
Hey,
Enjoy your salads.
Don't forget about the Tuffy's Golden Ticket. If you haven't bought that, it's $100. If your ticket gets pulled, you get to take anything off the live auction block except the Pappy. So $100 if you want a Tuffy's Golden Ticket right here. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your dinner.
You can buy them here or anybody with a gold balloon.